Anyway, this bitch had the audacity way to fucking close my journal like, bah, super fucking hard. She's like, here, grab your journal. She fucking throws it like that super hard way.
I have traced everything back to you stabbing me with a pencil to the point that you would not believe.
I don't know if it was like the maids or the people that used to live in that house.
Okay.
They were into like rituals, witchcraft.
Sheesh. Okay. Finally.
I'm gonna have my phone like this just to see comments and shit.
Finally, bro.
We are here.
We are here and we are live, baby. Okay, here we go. Fuck Brian for being fucking late, not bringing in my fucking barbecue plate, stupid bitch ass motherfucker.
Brian did
not. Oh my god, if he would have come, I would have asked him to load that plate.
Load the plate? What do you mean by load the plate?
With some for JJ's.
I think
some for JJ's.
Oh, that's comfortable for you right there?
I mean, yes,
like if you put it down, like, because you might be covering yourself on the camera.
If I do like this.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay. I feel like the camera's not even like pointing at me.
There you go.
Frank.
Just remember, like a fist away,
Looking at some hoes. Hey, stop. Okay, my bad.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Anyway, guys. First of all, thank you guys for being here.
Okay,
thank you for having
that's
me.
first of all. Now, second of all, we should all introduce ourselves. I feel like Max, you should introduce yourself first, since you're, the mastermind behind this whole podcast.
My name is Max, and that's about it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Your name's Max. That's it.
That's it. Hold up. And I need to fix this chair.
Say your podcast. Give yourself a shout out. Something. Follow yourself on Instagram.
I am a chair fixer. I fix chairs. Go for it, man.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, for my 43 billion viewers that I have right now.
There's not even that many people in the solar system.
Okay, hold on. We'll put that baby right here.
Humans. I don't know about aliens.
Whatever. I'll leave it like this. Okay.
Okay, but hold up. I just want to say though, the amount of
what?
The amount of time that it took to get this shit going way.
Dude, don't even get me fucking started with that.
Surreal.
I swear to God,
like,
bro.
okay, first of all, these red cables right here, bro, the ones that are feeding the camera onto the actual little system, the A10 Mini.
Yeah.
I lost them. They were nowhere to be found today.
What thing? I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, you're not.
Hey, well, I need to see if anybody takes in the chat.
The cables, like, they were nowhere to be found. And then
okay.
After that, what else was missing? Wait. Oh yeah, I was not getting a feed at all, like at all. And I was like, what do I do? And then I finally got it, and I was about to cancel on y'all because I was like, I can't figure it out. Yeah. But episode 1 of this studio.
Dude, this is the first time ever you actually do a podcast here in this.
Yes and no, because there was one that I didn't record, that I didn't publish because I messed up the audio. I messed up the audio on that one. It was with Brandon. It was a buddy of mine. He shoots, and so we did a podcast, and I messed it up because my audio. Okay. I got my lips were right here.
Hey, stop. Okay. Yo. Now, for anybody that's here that's tuned in, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot more people tuning in. I'm not saying it's gonna be a fuckload, but I'm just saying. Okay, for those people who don't know, the quote unquote studio that we're at, well, the actual studio that we're in, it's my homeboy Max.
Sure.
Obviously, you guys can't hear really exactly what the fuck we're talking about, really, because the mics all of our mics are not connected to my fucking phone. But hopefully, we can figure it out sooner or later. But yeah, I mean, this is the first podcast. I guess you could say kind of official podcast, or I want to say IRL podcast, because at least in my stream, because we already did a podcast,
sort of, like, but it's Zoom.
Yeah, like a Zoom call podcast type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But obviously, guys, for those who don't know, my name is Frank, Mr. Diamond Duck, on my fucking Twitch channel. So right anybody that's here, welcome. Say hi. I think I can read y'all's guys' chats if y'all are saying anything, but nobody really likes me, so there's not gonna be a lot of people.
It's okay.
Anyway,
okay, now we're live on Twitch right now on his channel. So
yes, we are.
So it's right there.
So a unedited version too. So
and Emiliano is on no social media whatsoever, so you cannot find them.
I'm Emiliano Tames, and
Carolina, welcome to the stream. Welcome to this very, very, very fucking different stream.
Wait,
I missed talking to her. Karina, hey, welcome. Hey, everybody's starting to tune in. I like that.
Hello, Emiliano was introducing himself, bro.
My bad, bro. Okay, I'm gonna let my homeboy introduce himself.
It's fine.
Look into the camera. Look into whatever camera you want, my friend. There's like 50 cameras in front of us. I don't know if y'all can see that shit.
All right. Well, I'm Emiliano Tames, and I've been on Max's podcast before. And
podcast.
yeah, it was a podcast.
Well, it was,
Yeah.
but I just feel like there's only 2 episodes online.
Hey,
Come on.
something's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's still a podcast. And
By the way,
I'm glad to be back.
Sorry to interrupt. If
done.
anybody watching, if you guys have any questions you guys want to ask us, if it's Emiliano, if it's Max, if it's myself, anything, any topics you guys want us to hit, just let us know, guys, and we're gonna we'll get into the topic. Just keep it PG-13, maybe a little bit of R. You know what I mean? But we're gonna. Max, Karina says hi, by the way.
Oh, who's Karina? Hi, Karina.
Carlos said nobody likes me. I'm nobody. Hey, you know what, Carlos? I appreciate that, my boy. I appreciate that.
Wait.
Karina said,
what?
Frank, who's that girl next to you? That's not a girl.
You can clearly see the beard.
Unless she's talking about this side, which I really hope y'all didn't see a little bitch next to me because this motherfucker's house is haunted as fuck.
I want to see how it looks like.
It's just us.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Hey, on the chat over here on Twitch, can you guys put if like the audio is actually like listenable? Like, is it good?
Yeah, well, I mean,
because it's so far away.
Yeah, the only thing that they listen from is from obviously the microphone for my phone. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if anybody is still here, let us, guys. Yeah, just let us know if the mic quality and everything sounds good. Carolina said that the audio sounds good. So honestly, that's pretty impressive because I'm just streaming straight out of my phone.
Okay, well, for next time, if you want to like go live and you're here on the podcast, what we can do is we can set up like a. Basically,
Karina said it's good also. I guess it's pretty good.
Where's the... anyway, I have a mic. Anyways, they came up with a mic. It's like a little, like a Go mic. It's very small. It's a shotgun mic. Mm-hmm. And you can actually plug it into your phone.
Oh, that's dope.
So if you can buy like an extension from lightning to lightning...
I could probably do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't be too expensive either.
Yeah, and you can put it like right here at the end of the table. So we're just speaking and it'll get the audio.
Karina said... Max, you should remember me. We went to school together. LOL. That's what she said.
Oh, what's your last name?
I'm sorry if I don't say your last name correctly, Karina, but I think it's Arcaute, I believe.
Oh, I know what Karina.
Arcaute
yeah, sorry.
it's something like that. If I mess up your last name, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
okay.
It's because I'm sorry. It's because I know like 5 Karinas.
Yeah, dude. I mean, no offense, Karina. You're awesome, but there's a lot of Karinas. Just like there's a lot of Franks, a lot of Max and shit. Bro, we have such common ass names, bro. Why the fuck were our parents like? You know what? We're gonna name him Max. We're gonna name this guy Frank. Like, bro, it's so fucking boring, bro. They want to have a boring ass life.
I really want a dog named Max. Like I really do.
Why?
He has to be a golden retriever. He has to be Max.
Is it would it be like a golden retriever, or like a brown one?
No, golden.
Wait, but technically,
Karina said lol.
Max's name is not Max. It's Andres.
We call him Max. Okay, my name is Francisco. Y'all call me Frank.
What's like the coolest name that you've ever heard a person have?
Male or female?
Ooh, Hortensia.
What?
I like that.
That sounds like a last name though.
That sounds like a bitch
Hortensia?
that I don't know.
Dude, I also like Alessandra.
Yeah, that one's really good. I don't know any Alessandras.
Alessandra.
I feel like Alessandra's kind of common also.
Dude, I have a friend. Her name is Shalini.
I mean,
dude,
she probably got bullied, but it's all good.
No,
you know what
dude,
I mean?
that's a badass fucking name.
Shalini.
Shalini.
I knew a Leilani in elementary.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Frank, you pronounced my last name very good. Not everyone knows how to pronounce my last name. Well, you know what? I'm pretty. Thank you, because y'all know I don't read books. You know what I mean? So y'all know I'm horrible at fucking pronunciation and shit.
What was the last book you read? Dr. Seuss?
Nah, bitch. It was fucking Clifford or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't even remember picking up a book.
Fuck.
I don't know. Probably the Bible. Man. I don't fucking know.
The Bible. Amen.
By the way, anybody that's tuning in, also make sure I want you guys to ask us questions. Anybody, any question you guys have for each and every single one of us, me, him, or him, just ask away, guys. How was y'all's summer?
Hold up, I really want to know, Emiliano, what made you grow that hair?
Oh, I just I don't know. All of a sudden,
I don't think I've ever asked you that.
I just thought it would be cool to see how it grows before I die.
Honestly, bro, you have pretty good hair, bro, because sadly, my hair's thick as fuck, which is why I always usually wear hats and always have it really short.
But that's good.
I tried. Well, don't you remember in Kathy? I tried growing it out, and I look like a fucking coconut. I look like fucking Justin Bieber when he was like 5.
But you see, when you grow your hair out, you always go through an awkward phase.
Yeah, always.
You need to push through it.
Look, so you're saying I was awkward in middle school?
Or when you're going through the awkward phase, what you could do is you could go to a stylist or a barber or whatever, and just get them to give them a nice shape while it's growing.
Or just cover it up.
No, because it's,
Dude,
it's nice to,
Well, I guess. But were you the one that told me that the Greeks or the Romans, like, yeah? Dude, can you say that shit?
The Spartans. Well, I read somewhere that the Spartans would appreciate long hair, and the Romans didn't. They were clean shaven, short hair.
Well,
and
good.
The
it probably smelled like shit if they had long hair and big ass.
No,
hair.
but there's like a badass reason behind it.
Well, the Spartans. Well, I don't know. They just really liked it. And one of their high-ranking, a high-ranking authority figure said that he appreciates his army to have long hair and long beards.
Okay.
Because he believes that long hair makes an attractive man more attractive, and an ugly man more scarier.
Scarier.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that does make sense. But Karina said that.
You good?
She said that you want to seduce me, Emiliano. That's what she said.
That I want to seduce you?
I don't know. That's what she said. I don't know. You're probably touching my cock or something. I have no fucking clue. And she just she just said with all that long hair.
What happened to that PG-13?
My homeboy's hair is long as fuck. It looks luscious as fuck. Okay.
Honestly, like I really like
your hair.
Thank you.
But now I'm wondering like what you would look like bald. Bold.
Shit. My homie's very bold.
I don't know.
I don't think he's very bold. Are you?
Bold?
Yeah.
I'd say.
He's like, what are we talking about?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Just not
sometimes.
Not bald, you know. Definitely not bald.
Emiliano, I look kind of have a. Karina said, I miss seeing your trio together. Well, you know what? It's honestly really rare. You worded it a little weird, I'm not gonna lie, but it's honestly really rare because I mean this guy barely goes out. He drugs himself every single day. I'm kidding. Don't do drugs, kids, without us.
Emiliano is like
nah, he doesn't drug himself. The one that drugs himself is Max.
Oh yeah.
Nah, but fuck, what was I gonna say?
I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer that we're just joking because
we're joking, guys. We do not do. The only drugs I do are the ones that are prescribed to me when I'm sick. Those are the only fucking drugs that I do. I swear to God.
This podcast is not in any way, shape, or form. And then what goes after?
I don't know.
Nothing bad, okay?
Just I don't know. The title just put caution. Trained professionals. I don't know.
Trained professional. Nah.
Trained professional idiots.
Comedy. I'm gonna put it under comedy, so like everything's like a satire. It's not legally bind to anything.
Okay, now I'm gonna jump in straight into the serious shit, Emiliano.
Oh my god!
It's nothing like really fucked up, but like I really want to know your opinion on this. I'm gonna move the mic a little bit. There we go.
Serious shit. I mean, let me see.
Okay, this is like super extremely off topic.
Okay,
but do you believe in extraterrestrials, man? I always love getting into topics like these.
Let's go.
Yes. And what's your reasoning behind it? Because obviously, I mean, from what I mean, you've already told me that. Oh shit, I experienced extraterrestrial type shit. But why do you believe in extraterrestrials or entities?
I've no doubt that there are other life forms out there. There has to be.
Okay.
It's just a matter of just there has to be.
You know? Well, you haven't seen the movie Nope, right?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you actually saw it?
Have we all seen it?
Yeah.
We can talk about it.
Spoiler warning for anybody that has not seen the Nope movie. Dude. It's such an amazing film. We're not sponsored.
we saw it yesterday.
But
really? Yeah. In IMAX.
Yeah. So I guess we're going to talk about it. So guys, spoiler warning. Spoilers ahead just in case. Just letting y'all know, okay?
It is really good.
And Karina, I'll get to your question in a few minutes. Just let us talk about this movie real quick. Because honestly, I feel like, first of all, Jordan Peele's an amazing director.
Dude, I didn't know that he was a writer or a director.
No, dude, he's amazing, bro. Like,
yeah, he's a 3 Ps.
Yes, he has.
Actually, what the 3 Ps?
Awesome.
No, he's
I have no idea what that is.
I forgot what the 3 Ps are, but no, a professor of mine told me. But basically, he's both, or he's all, a writer, director, and a producer, and that's something
dope.
to
I had no idea,
dude. I don't know, but I know because I really haven't seen all of his movies, but I know that. All the movies he fucking makes, like, bro, like, everybody, every time they come out, everybody's like, shit, like, it's like the talk, it's like the movie that people are talking about for, like, since it comes out in the movie theater, since it comes out on fucking
I've only
DVD,
ever seen
you know what I mean?
Wait,
but I know what you mean.
How many movies has he made?
He's made a few, bro.
Well, he's made, the only 3 I know are Us and Get Out and Nope.
He did Get Out?
3.
Yes.
Does he always hire the same actor?
Like, more than likely, but it's because... Like, that's why, like, all his films are always, like,
like
suspenseful, like mystery type shit. You know what I mean?
But we're talking about the guy that does Key and Peele, right?
Yeah, it's like the chubby. He's not chubby.
Yeah, but like that's
short
weird
guy,
because like he acts in comedy. He does like these very suspenseful movies.
That's why people don't expect like, oh shit, he's a director, because like it's like something completely different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so cool though. Wow, he has both poles.
Now, spoiler warnings for real. Well, honestly, what kind of tripped me out when I first saw the film, because I already saw it twice.
Yeah.
Honestly, what kind of tripped me out, and that I really never thought of, was how the fact that they made like that alien entity, I guess, also become the fucking UFO. You know what I mean? Like this, like the spaceship, but it was the alien.
Yeah,
See,
but
like I don't know, like I've never thought of some shit like that.
Was it the alien or was
it was a creature taking the form of a saucer.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
like it just took a form of a saucer.
So that was the alien.
Yeah, that was the alien. It was
a life form. If you notice, there's like a little hole at the front.
Yeah,
and I guess that's his eyeball.
Yeah, some shit like that. That's why whenever you would look at it, like it knows when you're looking at it because it's looking at you, looking at it,
shit.
And that's why it goes after you.
See, I kind of got that, but I was like, nah, there has to be some aliens inside.
Yeah, that's why in that scene, like towards the end, when he's riding the horse, he puts that thing on the horse, and then he's wearing that orange jacket. Whenever he puts his hood up, he has those like fluorescent shits that like resemble eyes, I guess, and that's why the fucking thing started following it, because I guess it thought that it was looking at it. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, that's why it died.
I get
with the balloon.
Yeah, well, the reason why it died, because like the balloon, like it was a human shaped thing, and it had one eyeball open, and it just blew the fuck up, and the thing died.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
I like straight up thought that it was just like a spaceship that blew up, and I was like, why is it not falling?
It was just like floating. Honestly, like.
It was like a massive.
What the fuck was it even like made out of, bro? Like it looked like it was made out of like cloth or
alien cloth,
like alien material. That's what the fuck we're gonna say.
Organic alien.
Ooh, what do you guys think the point of the chimp part of the story was?
This is what I told Max yesterday.
Because I did not get that.
Or like 2 days ago. But honestly, what my theory is about that, because you know how in that monkey scene or the Gordy scene or whatever the fuck the monkey's name is
it's Gordy.
Like whenever the girl's like on the floor or whatever, and she has like the shoe off, like the shoe's literally just standing up straight.
Yeah, what's up with that?
What I feel is, what I feel is that I feel like there was like some type of like extraterrestrial presence that had happened.
Yeah,
because like obviously like it's taking place in Hollywood. So you know, all that, it's, you know, like I said, it's taking place in Hollywood and all that stuff, all the recordings, all the films and all that stuff. So that means there has been alien activity or extraterrestrial activity before. But it also kind of throws me off like half and half, because it's like, okay, in my head it's like, okay, it's the extraterrestrial affecting it, right?
Yeah.
And maybe that's why it affected the mood and the reason why the chimp, you know, fucking killed everybody. It went crazy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also think like, okay, but that's like the only time we see whenever some like a situation like that happens. You know what I mean? Like throughout the whole film, no shit is like standing up like that. Like you don't see nothing like that, or you know, people start acting weird and shit. You know what I mean? Like it was only there. So that's what also kind of confuses me. You know what I mean?
It was
Aiden, welcome to the stream, my bro. Welcome.
It was also influencing the chimp, you know, to act like that.
But how?
I think it was above.
Right? That's what I figured. And that some sort of energy was pulling the shoe up or something.
And I don't know. It had to be something, bro. But I don't know. I just honestly, I don't know, man. Like, I just thought it was really weird. Because then, like...
Yeah, but I mean, what's up with the shoe, though? It's like...
I don't know. I feel like that's, like, kind of like a... I don't know if it's, like, some type of metaphor, or maybe it's, like, some type of connection to another movie that it could be. Because I haven't seen the other movies that he's made.
Well, it better
like,
not, because that would be weak.
I don't know. I haven't seen the other movies. But honestly, like, that's kind of something it's really interesting. It's, like, why the shoe and why the sudden act? You know what I mean? Because, like, if the monkey is trained to act and shit... And the balloon popped. Like, why did it just go fucking crazy and kill everybody just for a balloon popping? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
How are y'all doing? We're doing really good, Aiden. Thank you for asking, my boy. A little spoiler warning. We're talking about the movie Nope that just came out of like this past week.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just talking about the movie, kind of, you know,
Friday.
giving our opinions, our looks, or all that bullshit. But if you guys have any questions, ask up, man. Ask up. And Karina, I'm still holding on to that question if you're still here. But my bad, bro. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Oh, that I just don't understand how that whole side story of
the monkey.
I don't know what
like,
that has to do with the story of the alien.
See, here's the thing. I feel like Well, it's obviously connected because the little Asian kid or the Asian guy that got fucking sucked up by that alien, I guess.
Yeah.
Like he knew about it. Because whenever he was presenting, like to the public or whatever, the few people that were like on the stage,
he was expecting it, right?
Yeah, he already knew what was going to happen because he was saying how like I don't know what the fuck he said that he saw a flying saucer coming down and it took I don't know what the fuck, and I guess it took a horse because that's why he had gotten the horse from the guy. So, but another thing I also don't get, I don't know if the fucking like alien thing was just mad or what the fuck, but like you know how he was saying like, oh shit, it's early, because in the beginning he said, oh, like in 1 hour you're gonna see a flying saucer or whatever the fuck, but then like within 5 minutes it was there. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute.
And it just sucked everybody up and basically killed them.
Wait, what did you say about it's early?
You don't remember that part in the scene where he's gonna have the, like he takes off the fucking thing from the horse that's like inside the fucking like glass thing.
Yeah.
And then, because he was already expecting the flying saucer, and he told the public like, "Oh, in an hour you're going to experience something never seen before," right? And he said in an hour.
Ah, yes.
And then it goes to the scene where like the flags are like dropping off from the UFO or whatever, and it makes a sound, and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck? Like it's early." You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
And that's I guess when they open the gate and try to make the horse run, but it just fucking sucked everybody up. Pause.
But the horse knew, right?
The horse knew, yeah.
It was like, I'm not getting out of here.
Yeah. Horses are pretty smart.
Yeah.
There's been stories that horses can actually
sense
take you back home. Yeah, because they have they have this I don't know what it is. It's a pretty
internal compass.
Yes, there you go. Yes.
By the way, Aiden,
and they can make their way back.
My boy Aiden, because my boy Aiden said, I saw someone die tonight, sadly. Bro, I hope everything's okay, man.
Shit, man.
If you need somebody to talk to, man, if you need something, like, whatever in your man, I'm the boy to talk to, bro. I got you, man. I'm really sorry you had to experience whatever you experienced, but I hope everything's okay, man. I hope,
hey, man.
You know.
So sorry about that, Aiden.
I hope you're all right, man. But I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. What are you saying?
Shit, now what are we talking about?
Whoa.
No, you were talking about the horse. That it can take you home or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
The internal compass?
The internal compass, yeah.
That's cool, man. We just got a brand new horse. Dude,
oh, that's right.
They kicked the fuck out of her. Like all the other like jaguars, like the female horses, they kicked her like hella bad. Well, she's like 4 years old. She's like fully grown.
Yeah.
But she's new to the ranch, so like they kicked the fuck out of her, bro.
I wonder why. It's probably some type of like initiation or some bullshit. Like, oh, you're any horse, bitch, you gonna get it, bitch.
Well, we were at my neighbor's and there was like a vet there, like a vet assistant, and he said that it was probably because of her color. Oh,
so they racist?
Yeah.
These motherfuckers, bitch ass horses are racist. Damn, bro. Hey, we gotta.
I was like, what do you mean they're racist?
I'm about to cancel your horses, motherfucker.
And then he was like, yeah, it's because like this horse is extremely white. She's almost albino. And these other horses, they have like spots and shit, and they're mostly brown. So they were like, maybe they were not accepting her. I was like, what? I did not know.
My boy Eden said, if I can introduce my friends. So these two guys, I've known these two guys since middle school. Since 6th grade, right?
In 7th.
Okay, him in 7th and him in 6th, right? We met in 6th. Yeah, we met in 6th. Oh my god, we fucked around so much.
Pause.
Hey, not like that. They chill. A little backstory, I guess. We graduated 2017. My boy, so we got a couple years on us. But we still young, you know what I mean? So I've known him for a little longer than this idiot, and then we became friends by I stabbed this idiot with a pencil.
He stabbed me with a pencil. I have traced everything back to you stabbing me with a pencil to the point that you would not believe. Like the work that I'm doing today, graphic design. It would not have happened if Frank did not stab me with a pencil in 7th grade.
How?
Hey, there you go.
Dude, it's crazy how I've like traced everything back to the pencil.
Go on.
Class of 2017. Yes, man.
You want it? All right, yes. All right. So here you go.
Here we go. Pencil story.
Yeah. Okay. So we were at Mrs. Pedraza's lab, right? And
I never had that teacher.
No, you. Oh, it was Mr. Vizcaino.
Yeah, that idiot.
No. Okay.
That made pencil then became friends.
So basically we were in Mr. Vizcaino's class, and then we had like a special like class. So we went to Mrs. Pedraza's computer lab. And we were watching like a I don't know, we were watching like a video, and my hand was itching, and I was like, Frank, my hand itches, and he was like, let me see. And I put my hand out, and this fucker just gets a pencil and stabs me right through it. Like, yeah, like it went like 3 millimeters like deep.
But was it still itching after that?
No.
Exactly. So I helped my boy out, you know what I mean?
Anyways, so I was like laughing. I was laughing my ass off. I go to the nurse. They're like, oh yeah, it's just like a little band-aid. And to this day, you can probably see you can actually see
you can
the
still
stab.
see it if you really look closely.
Oh, you know what? I can't even see it anymore.
Yeah, Mr. Vizcaíno was a pretty dope-ass teacher. He was all my mouth.
Yeah, he was all like...
Yeah, he was
like...
like
you know what?
buff.
Yeah, you can see it right here. Can you see? Whoa.
Is it this?
Did I disconnect my headphones?
I know,
did.
manches. I think I stepped on something.
Oh, did you?
Oh, Emiliano fucked everything up. All right, guys, we're ending the podcast. Have a very good night.
There
Yes,
you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
A
So
ver.
basically, can you see?
Sorry.
It's like. Do you see
Oh yeah, I see that.
Great.
Right there.
That's a stabbing. Anyways.
All right, Aiden, hey,
Okay.
thank you so much for joining the stream, my boy.
So this
I'll
fucker.
see you in the next one.
So this fucker stabs me with a pencil, right? Then can I name your exes? Because I'm about to name drop some exes.
Fuck it. I mean, I really don't.
Okay,
care.
I'm just gonna say you started dating later on. Your ex that starts with the letter V, right?
Okay.
We're gonna call her.
By the way, holla at me though if you're watching this.
No, we're gonna call her Vivian. Okay, sure.
Call her Virginia. I don't know.
Okay, so Vivian, right? Frank and Vivian start dating for like, I don't know. Y'all dated for like what, 2 years, 3 years?
It was a good time.
It was a very long time. But anyways, in that time, I actually got to know this girl as well, and we became friends. So whenever you guys were like broke up,
Okay.
I was actually kind of like still friends with her, but not really. I was just like, oh yeah, hey, what's up? So we get to college, right? And I have like I was just like sitting, and then like she's like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, oh hey, Vivian, right? And like she comes with her friend, right?
Yeah.
And her like I ended up dating her friend.
Okay.
She starts with an A, so we're gonna
Alyssa.
Alyssa. I ended up dating Alyssa, right? Thanks to Alyssa, I actually met again somebody that I knew in middle school that starts with an H. We're gonna call her who? Hannibal.
Okay.
Anyways, so this girl's already married, and I start like kind of like hanging out with her husband because this guy started stabbing me with a pencil. Anyway, so it's like a whole like clusterfuck of everything, but basically he like introduced me into like, hey, you gotta work and you gotta like be out there. So he like
You got your ass to work.
Wait,
basically.
the
Yeah.
husband got you to do that?
So like he just took me under his wing. He taught me everything that he knew about like everything, and that's how I started like going at it.
Wow.
Yeah. So and I trace it back to I would not have started that conversation if it wasn't for this guy stabbing with a pencil, because that's how we became friends.
See, I'm the future, man. I make the future.
So it's like everything that I've done professionally
because of that pencil stabbing.
Yes, I've
we probably
traced
wouldn't even
it
be
back.
here, to be honest.
Yeah, I trace it back to a pencil stabbing, which is fucking ridiculous. But what are the odds that we were gonna have the same schedule and shit like that?
Dude, for real, right?
So it's like that shit's crazy.
Okay.
Shout out to Danny.
Shout out to Karina asks, "What has everyone?" Okay, this is our first question because she's asked 2 questions.
I'll bet.
She said, "What has everybody been doing these few?" My bad. Let me reread that shit because y'all know I don't read books.
These past few years.
She says, "What has everybody been doing after a few years since we've graduated from high school? What have we been up to ever since we graduated, basically?"
More school.
Morse code?
More school.
That's been there. More school, bro. Come on.
That's it. More school.
Well, basically
Boring
that.
ass question?
I mean, like literally just
Or
question answer. I mean, just school, traveling a little bit.
Okay. Videography.
Yeah, just photo, video, getting better at that. Getting better at. I discovered that I love graphic design and branding. So that's
Nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Emiliano?
I discovered that I love acting.
Nice.
And working with films. But
Dude,
more so acting.
this fucker like films like actual short films.
Yeah, I know. You don't want
I
to
was
give
in a
yourself a shout out or
short.
something?
I was in a short film yesterday. I
For
did
real?
my own stunts.
With your
Oh,
girlfriend,
man.
right?
Yes.
That's super cool.
What's your name? What's your address? What's your social?
Don't
So basically,
don't answer that.
we had a fight scene. It was a big fight scene, with a whole. It was a party scene,
Okay.
Did you hit her?
and it was a party scene from a bigger movie. And so then, in that massive party scene, they divided us into groups of 2.
Okay.
The good guys and the bad guys. And so I chose to be one of the bad guys. And so then
of course.
With that
the
hair.
bad guys, we were just like 5. The good guys, it was like 11.
3? Oh, what the fuck?
And so we faced off against each other, and then we run at each other and fight. And so during that fight, so we shot the facing off, and then we shot the running at each other, like in the Avengers and stuff.
Okay.
And so then
Better than the Twilight movie.
and so then and then we cut there, and then we started shooting individual fights.
Okay.
And so
To make it look like a whole fight, basically.
And
Nice.
and they divided us into groups again. This time, us the actors could choose who we would want to be fighting. And so, actually, the director told me to fight this one girl because he had an idea, and so he had us. He pinned me against her, and so then. I volunteered myself and her
To get pinned?
to shoot
Come
our
on,
scenes
bro.
to shoot our scenes first.
You like getting pinned, don't you?
To shoot our scenes first. And so then what we did was that what was that?
All right, anyway,
Come on.
What do you mean?
Brad,
Okay, wait a minute.
You gotta shut
You were
the
getting
fuck
pinned,
up,
that's
man.
what you said.
So I volunteered us to fight first, to get our scenes shot first. And so then the director said, all right, everybody else do your choreography, but just no sound, right? It's just going to be these guys. So then we did our whole fight, but at full speed, everything.
Okay.
And so after we had rehearsed it a bit. And so then basically I run up to her, I run up to her and immediately get punched in the face, knocked on the floor, and face down, and with my hands like, oh my god, like I can't believe this just happened. And so then what she does is she grabs me by the heels and she drags me all over the
What the fuck kind of fight
event
scene?
center. And we had to shoot that like 9 times.
Why?
Avengers level
9 takes.
Why?
We did it right the first take, but we had to shoot the
angles.
but the other individual fights, and some of them required multiple takes.
Okay, I get
so
you.
I had to.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, for continuity purposes. And
That's why I always feel like film is an art. You know what I mean? Like you have to really think about
Yeah.
yes,
angles and all the other stuff.
When we were doing the vlog, and I was like, we're gonna record here, and like I was like setting up the camera inside the car while I pump gas, and you were like, this is a lot of work. You remember that shit?
Neta, I don't know,
A
bro.
long time ago, bro. Maybe like 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
If I could interrupt again.
Yeah.
Okay, Carolina asked a question. I really hope you guys have an answer for this one because she
Hold
actually
up.
asked.
But who's Carolina?
Okay, Carolina. I don't know if you're still here, Caro.
Is that the one from London?
No, London.
Yeah,
no, from UK.
Yeah,
no,
UK.
no, that's Hyper Gem Gem.
Oh, Hyper Gem
but
Gem.
Carolina, I met her. I believe it was in 4th grade. Carolina, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, she knows Austin as well. I think she even knew Austin way before I even because they were both in that same school.
Damn.
And then my dumbass got there. And honestly, Carolina, don't hate me for this if you're here, but I honestly kind of don't remember how we met. But I know it was in school. And yeah, I mean, yeah, bro, like since 4th grade.
You were like, where's my money?
4th and 5th, and then we kept in contact, and basically up to this day. I mean, hopefully we can still we can talk more than how we do now because
You already ruined it.
yes, we went to Horizon together. Yeah, she did. Honestly, like, okay, I'm gonna get to your question, Caro. Bro, one of the fucking memories, Caro, I don't know if you remember this. I don't know if I should mention the teacher's name, but okay, she's probably dead anyway. But anyway, okay, so I mean, she was an okay teacher, but she had like a really like heavy like attitude, I guess you could say.
Oh.
At least in my opinion, right?
Was
I
she,
know
like,
other
strict?
kids. I've met Matt's. Oh, she's met you before.
What?
She said once, a while back. That's what she said. But one of the things I remember from that fucking school, that school was pretty fun because it was a church, and then they made it into a school. So I mean, it was weird, but it was still, I don't know, it was pretty cool. Like the vibes in that school was pretty cool. But the event that kind of like I was like, what the fuck? It was this teacher. I don't know if it was a teacher or she was like some director. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if you remember. I think her name was Miss Heather. And she was always really energetic. She was like, I guess she was really sweet, right? But there was this one random ass time because I think if I remember correctly, like it was a cafeteria because it was like the big ass church that had classes.
Yeah.
And then you would cross the street, and then it was another building, and it was the whole building was basically like a cafeteria. It was a cafeteria, but in that cafeteria, in the walls, there was more classrooms. It was really weird. So I remember we were in that building, and we were like in science class or some shit, and and you know, but sometimes it depends on the periods and shit. Like, okay, we're in class, and then this other like class A is taking their lunch while class B is in this class, and then the next period class B goes to lunch or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? But anyway, long story short, I can't remember why the fuck I went out of the classroom doors, and I see the poor teacher, Miss Heather, like on the floor, like she was like shaking and shit.
What?
I don't know if she got, like, I don't know if you remember that, but like she got a fucking panic attack or some bullshit. Like I saw, and I just thought she was on the ground. It's very, very like blurry, like a blurry like memory. I honestly, I don't know if she was shaking or if she was just on the floor or what the fuck, but I remember like everybody was around her, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? And I just see her on the floor. I'm like, oh, this bitch died. I'm like, this bitch is dead in the motherfucking school. I don't know. She was really young.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about now. Obviously, she's older, right? And,
No shit. And
then okay, I can't remember this other teacher's name. Another fucking story that happened in that school, and I think Carolina was also in that class.
Wait, how old were you when this happened?
It was like 4th, 5th grade, bro. So I don't know, like what, 11, 12 years old,
I don't know.
maybe younger.
8.
But yeah. She Carolina says she remembers that it was during lunch. Yeah, I don't lie in this bitch, bro. I don't lie.
You lie.
But Caro, you might remember this part because I think you were also there in that class. Well, I can't remember the teacher's name. She was a math teacher, and she was from like another fucking country. I don't know if it was like fucking like, I don't know, Pakistan or what the fuck. I don't know where the fuck she was from, bro.
Miss Leo.
No. No. And
You remember her?
She was a good teacher, but she was just fucking strict, bro.
Oh.
And that was the only teacher that has ever made me fucking cry away.
She made you cry.
She was a bitch, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Because like I can't remember what the fuck exactly had happened. I think I was doing homework or some shit, or I did homework.
Yeah.
Like on my journal, because in each class we had a journal. Like, okay, math, English, whatever the fuck, you know, the usual shit. Oh, Miss Z, yes. Or something like that. She was so mean, saying I cried. See, I'm telling you, that bitch was mean, bro.
Bro, I have a story of a mean son.
Like, oh my fucking god. Okay, so basically, I had I'm pretty sure it was like homework or some shit.
Yeah.
And either I didn't complete it, or I answered all the fucking, I kind of spit, or like I answered the whole shit wrong or some bullshit. I gave her my fucking journal, and I don't know. She didn't get dick that morning. What the fuck? But she was fucking checking my journal, and I don't know what the fuck she was saying. And I was just standing there like a little mecca, like I was just like that. And then I sit down, right? Because she was like screaming at me. She was getting all fucking pissed. And then like, bro, I don't want to throw my phone, bro. But like, okay, like my hat, right? Like, let's say my hat.
Yeah.
Right? She's like, they say it's the fucking journal, right?
Just watch out with the
No, I'm not gonna have to like throw it.
the cameras.
She was like that, and I don't know what she says, and she was like screaming at me, bro. And I was already like, I was trying to hold it in, bro. Anyway, this bitch had the audacity, way, to grab, fucking close my journal, like, bah, super fucking hard. She's like, here, grab your journal. She fucking throws it like that super hard, way. It fucking bangs on the floor, way. Nah, it bangs on the floor, like in the table, and it fucking falls on the floor.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, I swear to God.
She like threw it.
Carolina can vouch for me. Yeah, she said she called me out, you see? And I fucking picked up my journal, bro. I was like this, bro. I was like trying not to cry, way. I fucking put my journal down. I put my head down, and I was like, fuck, like, don't cry. Like, I don't want to look like a little bitch, way. and then, like, it was silent for like 2 minutes, and all you hear is me go.
What did she do after that, bro?
I don't know. I think if I remember correctly, I think she's like, oh, like, she took me out of class, and she just like talked to me, tried to calm down. I guess she was like, oh fuck, I made this little kid cry. But
bro, that's mean, way.
Nah, she was a bitch.
Like a little kid.
Like, don't get me wrong, she was a really good fucking teacher.
Dude.
But she made me fucking cry, bro.
I remember in 7th grade, bro. Remember Miss Valdez?
Oh, yes, Carolina, that was the fucking worst. I'm sorry, guys.
Shut up, man. I'm kidding. Anyway, Miss best fucking teacher ever, right? Like, she's like a sweetheart, awesome, like amazing. She was out, and I don't know if you remember, but I think you were there. We had a sub. Do you know where I'm going with this?
Maybe.
All right.
You had
Dude, no, I don't know her name, but she was old and she was a sub and she was a. Anyways, so I was just there, and I think I was chilling. Like I don't know who I was talking to. I think you and Asim and David, just David.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want to say last names.
For real.
Yeah,
Social security and shit.
Anyways, and I think I was speaking mainly in Spanish, and then she was all like, "If you want to speak Spanish, go back to Mexico." And I was like, "Miss, you're German." So, yeah.
How about you go back to your country,
Dude.
bitch?
Yeah, that's Miss.
Dude,
She was German.
Yeah.
Was she pretty fine?
No, she was.
old as fuck?
No,
Hey, sugar mama,
She was
bro,
like
fuck
in
you.
her 60s.
but dude, that got me so pissed. That got me so pissed, and like I think like the whole classroom kind of went quiet. I don't
Beat her
remember.
ass, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the whole class after that like turned into a discussion about that.
About immigration.
Yeah. And about
Dude, but look, okay, I guess I understand that, but it's like we were not doing class at all. It was like free period.
And you were just talking.
And
I was
even
just talking
then,
with my homies.
even then, you still have the right to speak whatever language you want.
I guess so, right?
Well, what do you mean, I guess so?
What the fuck you mean? I get you are supposed to talk whatever the fuck you feel like talking.
But
you know what I
like,
mean?
yeah, like I remember being so like my blood was boiling at that point. I was like, this
Did it
bitch just
hurt?
fucking
Yeah.
told me to go back to Mexico. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Even Asim looked up and
and he never looks up, bro.
Nah, didn't care
He's
about
always on
anything.
his own shit. Way. He's always minding his own business,
and
bro.
And was like, yo. I was like,
What'd you say?
Yeah.
he raised an eyebrow.
Dude, honestly, if that teacher would have said that shit nowadays, honestly, she would have gotten her ass beat like that.
Yeah, no, like at least fired.
And her ass beat. Because nowadays, bro, fuck, man, like
Man, I remember, but
can't fuck with shit like that
fuck,
anymore.
man. I remember my blood was boiling. I was like, this fucking bitch. I was like, the audacity. Like the audacity. But I mean, then again, like, But like, my blood was boiling because she was German, and she was telling me that.
Also, you're racist.
No. But like she was also an immigrant, like me, and she was
Okay.
like, go back to your country if you want to speak your
And
language.
it's like, bitch, look at who you're talking to.
It's
What
like,
the
bro,
fuck?
like we're on the same boat here. Like, what do you not understand?
Dude,
you know?
for real. The same boat that went across the water.
Yeah. I'm legal.
Let
Just
me clarify.
clean the waters here.
Fucking get raided and shit. Oh, fuck.
Swatted. Have you seen those videos where people get swatted away?
Oh yes.
They're like
Fucking
gaming
crazy.
It's like
Yeah.
yeah, those are fun.
I will always remember that substitute teacher's name because there's a road in Far called Road
Oh no.
that is supposedly haunted.
Oh, next vlog.
Well, a part of it, not the whole road, of course, but
Yeah.
a part of that road,
Bro.
is haunted.
Wait,
What's up?
is that the one where like they move your car?
They throw rocks.
Or is that in San Antonio?
Yeah,
I think
know
there's two locations. I think there's one here and then one in San Antonio. But I think like the
Oh.
biggest one's the one in San Antonio, obviously.
Because like that if you put like
Obvious
baby
reasons.
powder, you can see the
Like
fingerprints.
the fingerprints and shit, yeah.
That's crazy.
Bro,
What were you gonna say?
Karina
Yeah.
said, if y'all remember our 6th grade Spanish teacher, Miss Builder, bro.
Oh yes.
No, I was not.
That bitch got fired, first of all, because she fucking slapped a student.
Ooh. Wait,
You didn't know that
I
shit?
didn't know that.
I was
Y'all
not
know-
here. I was
bro,
not here in
she
6th
slapped
grade.
a fucking student, bro. That's how fucking angry she got for no fucking reason.
Fuck, that shit's wild.
That's San Antonio Railroad tracks. That's
Yeah.
haunted. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Carolina said. Shit, hey, y'all want to see a vlog like that? We'll go to San Antonio and I don't know, get haunted or some shit.
Y'all, like y'all can go.
Who's y'all? I ain't y'all, bitch.
I'm not y'all.
It's okay, Emiliano's our decoy. And yeah, she did slap a student. I honestly can't remember what the fuck the bullshit was for. But like, no matter what the fuck the student said or did, it was no fucking reason to slap this fucking student. Unless it was on self-defense, but obviously it fucking wasn't.
It's like you keep spreading COVID all over my fucking table, man.
I'm sorry. What?
Good.
No,
Shit
it's just
happens. Spit happens.
yeah. I remember Miss Builder. That was wild.
Pop the bill. Nah, I didn't know her.
Yeah, she was the fucking worst teacher, to be honest, bro.
Who's the worst teacher other than her, like that you've ever had?
In what sense?
Like
Being a bitch
yeah.
or just being annoying?
no, like a bitch. You're making this harder than it has to be. Like you have something against me, probably. Not because the class was hard, no.
Like,
but like the
middle
teacher.
school, high school, or just in general?
In general, even college.
Okay, hey, don't talk about college. I didn't go to college, bro.
Bro, you went for
I
like
went
a
for like one
semester.
semester, bro, and the teacher was pretty fire, not gonna lie. But anyway, fuck, man, I don't know. A bad teacher that I had that I didn't fucking like. Oh, no. Okay,
Miss
well,
Gonzalez made me cry once
Who's that?
in the 8th grade. She was the math teacher. that was.
Oh, that means Leo.
I don't know who she is.
Well, Miss Gonzalez, she was pretty well known.
I never
she was
had
that tall, skinny woman.
Nah, you know, I think I've already told you guys this story. Also, one teacher, I guess this is a teacher because I actually not like a physical fight, but like a verbal fight. Miss, I don't know if I should. I know her last name. I know who she was married to, but I don't think I should say her. I'm not gonna say her name on the fucking stream and shit.
Is it?
No.
Okay.
She wasn't mean. I just fucked around with her. I don't know.
Yeah.
I never hated her. I just like fucking around with her.
Yeah.
Not like that though. No, nah, she was fucking badass. Even though we always fucking fucked around, but I can't remember what the fuck they called that teacher, bro. Fucking.
Okay, well, like,
she was wife, bro. The tall ass draft bitch.
Wait, but
you know who?
Yes.
No, I don't know.
Dude.
I don't know who.
She was my teacher, but to me, she was always pretty nice.
Like, I respected her and she respected me until that one fucking time that we got into a really fucking heavy argument. And she, like, bro, it was so fucking crazy. Because once I got to high school, bro, I guess my freshman year, I was like, okay, like, whatever. But then, like, after my freshman year, like, I just kind of, like, started not to give a fuck, basically. But I don't want to say, like, I would talk back to the teachers, but like I would defend myself and they would consider it talking back.
Yeah.
How it is nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of like, hey man, like you're disrespecting me. Of course, I'm like fighting back.
Like you're gonna defend yourself. You know what I mean?
Like I'm not gonna like let you step all over me.
Basically, like long ass fucking story short. I was knocking on the door. She opened it. She was fucking mad, and this was between bells, so like classes hadn't even started. Like the classes was like her class wasn't even full or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And I was going in. She was fucking blocking the door. I'm like, can you please move? And then she was like, no, like you can't be knocking like that, and you're distracting my kids. I'm like, I literally told her, I was like, your fucking kids are on their fucking phones. They're not even fucking paying attention. They're a fucking class full of idiots. And then I don't know what the fuck she said. And then she said some bullshit, and I just kept on walking. And she said something behind my back, and then I just like stopped. And I was with my ex at the time, and she already knew how I was. She was like, "Oh, please, like don't turn her around."
With Vivian?
No, with it was an ex, okay? I'm not gonna say her name because I don't. The people who know me know who she is, but
I don't know who she is, and I know you.
Who's
Okay, tell me the first letter. Why? Oh.
Yes. Oh. Okay. Anyway, so like I just like stopped when whatever the fuck she said behind my back.
She was like that,
and my ex was like, please don't, because she already knew I was gonna turn around and tell her shit, because like I wasn't gonna fucking let myself some stupid draft hoe ass bitch.
My God.
Fucking just tell me shit.
So this was in high school. Yes, I don't know why I was thinking middle school.
That was like I'm pretty sure it was my senior year.
Fuck.
I turned around and I was like, what'd you say? And bro, as soon as I turned around, this bitch had the audacity to fucking like post up. She fucking opened her arms. She was like, what, you want more? I can keep on going. I'm like, oh really, you stupid bitch. So I fucking shit? Yes, bro. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, oh really, you fucking bitch. I fucking went up to her.
Let's go.
And well, my fucking ex, she just like walked away or whatever the fuck she already knew.
She was like, I'm not gonna get myself in trouble.
And then I told her, I was like, you're fucking overreacting, getting fucking mad, bitching about me fucking knocking on the door whenever the fucking door is locked and you open it and you're not even letting us fucking pass. Like, just let us pass and shut the fuck up. Don't say shit, you stupid bitch. And then
go.
And then you're complaining that your students are getting distracted. Bitch, your fucking students are stupid as fuck. What do you mean?
Fuck.
And then the fucking girl cop was like passing by in the hallway. And then, I don't know, she was like, oh, look, let's go talk to the cop right now. I'm like, okay, good. Let's fucking go talk to the cop then. So I was like, hey, man, I fucking called out the cop. And she starts like walking, like we both start walking towards the cop.
I remember the cop.
And this stupid ass bitch was like the teacher, she points at me. She was like, oh, this student's like, he's cursing me out and I don't know what, telling me. I'm like, oh, for real? I was like, but why am I cursing you out? Like, there's a fucking reason for it. And I don't know what the fuck the cop was saying. And then I called her out in front of the cop. I was like, oh yeah, like this bitch, like she just kept talking, but I was walking. And then when I turned around, she was posting up to me. She came at me with her fucking arms open. And then she kept saying like, no, like I didn't do that, and I don't know what. I'm like, oh, for real? And then I looked at the cop, and I was like, okay, well, let's go look at the cameras. This just happened like 5-10 minutes ago. And I looked at the fucking dumbass draft, and I was like, let's go look at the fucking cameras. And the stupid ass pussy was like, just take him, and started walking away. And I was like, yeah, what the fuck I thought, you stupid bitch.
Dude, I always love it when like people that are like, they think that they're superior, they get like called out, like teachers like that. Dude,
they're little bitches, bro. And then I looked at the cop, and I was like, so what now? She's like, just go. I'm like, I bet. See you later. And I just left.
Like when you push to let you go.
Bro, no. If you seen this, I love you, but fuck, everybody hates way. I'm not saying I hate. I don't hate you, bro.
Come
but
on.
like, I don't know, bro. You're just too ugly, way.
Wait, don't say that, man. Shit.
No, he's not.
I haven't seen him in a minute.
Good. Wait. You don't want to see him.
No, wait. Layla's, yeah.
At Layla's party.
Yeah,
he's fucking freeloading all the cake and shit.
Stop.
I'll call everybody out. I don't give a fuck. Come at me, bitch. But I might get shot after the stream, but fuck it.
I feel like if you're gonna call someone out, they gotta be like present.
So Emiliano.
Emiliano's like,
remember that time, man?
What time?
I don't know.
Remember when Nassim was drawing cartoons of everyone in 7th grade in Miss Valdez's classroom? Oh, we know David was, and then Nassim got mad.
I think I remember that shit. I think I remember y'all.
Nah, you were not there.
I'm sorry.
I'm kidding. No, it's because like Nassim got real mad because like he drew him with like a heroin thing right here. Nassim got pissed. Way he was like, "Fuck this."
He said Emiliano's future. Oh no, who did he draw?
Emiliano's future.
Okay, now
yeah.
Emiliano, serious question, bro.
What's up?
Oh, here we go, man.
What the fuck do you mean? Here we go, bitch.
Because like every time that you make this voice, when you say serious question,
here we go.
What?
He can't hear you at this voice. Only the mic can.
Oh, true. I can.
Yeah. I can barely make
what?
It.
Nothing. We're talking shit about you because you're present, okay?
So.
And I ain't talking about gifts. Anyway, speaking about gifts, what is the worst / best gifts you guys have ever gotten or received in Christmas?
In Christmas.
Okay,
well, good thing you said Christmas.
I like every gift.
No one asked you.
Oh,
you liked every gift.
Christmas.
That's such a,
Christmas.
Hell yeah.
That's such a nerd shit to say.
I once got. Nah, I don't want to call it out.
Call it out, bro. Don't say their name, but just fucking say the gift.
Well, it wasn't Christmas.
Okay, well, I guess in general then.
I got groceries.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but
I mean, now it would be cool, but not when you're a kid. You know what I mean?
No, it was fairly recent.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, like, it was cool because like I was like, I don't gotta do my groceries. I was like, this is fucking great.
Dude, for me, I think my best gift, I think it was when I got my PS2, bro. Way back in the fucking day, bro. Like, I fucking opened that bitch up. I was like,
You were like,
that's a PS2, bro. And the worst fucking gift, it was clothes. I've never liked getting clothes.
Really?
Bro. I never like give me cash or gift cards, but like don't get me clothes, bro. I don't give a fuck if I'm poor and shirtless. Do not give me clothes, bro.
I agree when you're little, but now I love getting clothes. Fucking love it.
That's good for you, man. I don't like getting clothes,
like when you're little, it's like goddamn, you know. But
yeah, but like I don't know, like just getting clothes just makes me feel old, I guess. It's like, oh, here you go. And it's like, oh, bitch, really, you didn't put anything, like, you didn't put any thought into it, you know what I mean?
Any thought into
like,
it?
I don't know, buy me, I'd rather you buy me, I don't know, gum or some shit.
Why?
Because I can chew on the bitch. I can't chew on a shirt.
You can chew and still be hungry.
No. not if I swallow. Hey! Not like that, though, pause. Hey.
I think the best gift that I got, or like definitely like the one that comes to mind that made like the most excitement was when I got like a Star Wars Lego set. And it was like, I think it was a Death Star. No,
Death Star?
No, something similar.
Didn't you have that shit like in your room like way back in the day when you used to live in those apartments? Do you remember? Like when I first went to your apartment?
I think so.
You had like a pool in the middle. You lived with, or I think David lived with you. Like, or he lived in those apartment complexes, if I remember.
Wait, are you talking about the yellow ones or the Tom Houses, the orange ones?
I think the orange ones.
That was not my first apartment, but no, David, Christian lived like right across, like right in front of him. But no, David didn't live there.
Carolina was like, so paranormal encounters? We never even got to that fucking point.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever experienced anything paranormal? My bad,
yes.
Carol. I'm sorry. Okay. What's your paranormal? And don't make it boring, bro, please.
Okay, so this one time,
Go for it.
I was sleeping on a twin bed with.
That's very specific, but I like that.
With my cousin Joaquin, because we had no other place to crash. So I was sleeping on the spot closest to the wall.
Okay.
And so I wake up. It's around 8 a.m. and I wake up and I'm looking at the wall because I always do that. I wake up and I just open my eyes and just ponder. And so I was just there. And so all of a sudden, I hear boots.
Oh, what the fuck?
I hear footsteps
in
the room. Well, it was my
Santa.
It was my grandma too.
Good thing you said that.
It was my grandma too. But she was sleeping on her own bed on the opposite side of the room. And so I hear the boots walking around in the room.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, oh, it's Martin. You know, Martin would help out my grandma.
Oh, okay.
He was like her butler, I guess.
Okay. Oh shit.
And so
rich.
and so then I'm like, oh, it's Martin. I don't want to, you know, turn around
make
and
it
like,
awkward and shit.
hola Martin, buenos dias, you know.
Hola,
So I'm like,
Martin.
whatever. So I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna pretend I'm asleep.
Oli.
So then I pretended to be asleep, and eventually the footsteps went away.
Okay.
And so then when everybody's awake later that day, I'm like, Grandma, ¿qué hacía Martín ahí en el cuarto con nosotros mientras estábamos dormidos? O sea, qué raro.
Okay.
And then she's like, Martín no trabajó hoy, Emilianito. ¿De qué hablas?
What if she lied to you?
Well, I don't think so, because my grandma, she wouldn't joke around like
Grandmas lie
that.
a lot, bro.
No, she was
I
not
had a
lying.
grandma
My grandma
that-
said that my shit was big and it's not, bro.
She was not lying.
Hey, what? Oh shit, I forgot I'm live.
Hey, bro.
That was it. That was your paranormal encounter. You heard boots.
Someone was,
Hey,
a ghost
that's
was in the
something, bro.
room.
Alright, hold up.
Walking around with heavy ass work boots.
I have like three. Like
Okay.
three
What's
stories.
the Santa related one?
You want to hear the Santa one first?
Okay, another encounter. Caro said it's so easy to get sidetracked with so much conversation. You are right. You are right.
Dude,
But
so,
my bad. Keep
it's
going,
so
bro, my
cold
bad.
here because I'm like right under the
Yeah,
vent.
I'm chilling, bro. Literally.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing a sweater.
Okay.
Shout out to Goku. Anyways,
Not
okay,
sponsored.
so the Santa one. And to this day, I still talk about this with my cousin because we both know what the fuck we saw. It's so weird.
Y'all saw something, but y'all don't know what it was.
We don't know what it was, but we still talk
Okay.
about it. He
Okay.
was on the podcast, but I fucked up though.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, anyway. So we were like, I want to say we were like 5 years old, maybe like 6,
shit.
right? And like back in the day, when I had the property over there in Monterrey, the house, like what we would do is on Christmas, all the Trejos would like gather, and we were like a shit ton, you know.
Okay.
Like my dad has like 6 or 7 siblings, and it was all of them with their, you know,
Big family.
it's a big ass family and all the cousins. And what we would like essentially do is like at 12 or like 1, they would like distract all the kids, and they would put the presents under the. Everybody would bring their presents.
Yeah,
And
just
they would
stuff
put
them
them
in the tree.
on the tree, and then
Yeah.
they would like gling gling gling, right? Like they would sound the bell, and then everybody would go running like, oh my god, did you see him? Like, where is he? Anyways, so this one Christmas,
Shit.
I remember like my brother and my cousin, they were boiling water to make coffee for Santa, right? And that was like the way to like for my mom to like distract us. They're like, you make coffee, he's about to get here.
Like just something to get you guys sidetracked,
yeah,
basically.
yeah, so something like that. Anyway, so the bell fucking like
It rang.
it rang.
Okay.
And everybody starts running, and for some reason, my cousin and I, we just stay like staring at the window because we were like looking at the moon.
Okay.
And we're like, oh, like it's a full moon. Like, it's like, yeah, it's pretty. And like everybody was running, and I don't know why we were like so hypnotized on the moon. And I kid you the fuck not, bro. We saw the typical silhouette that you see in the movies.
Like with the sleigh and shit.
Reindeers and the sleigh.
Wait, what if that was Krampus, bro?
Hold up, bro. We saw like 2 or 3 reindeers and a sleigh, and you could perfectly make out what the fuck was going on like through the moon. And then
The
we look
fuck?
at one another and we're like, "Did you just see that?" And he was like, "Did he just pass by the moon?" And we were like, "Yeah, that was fucking creepy. Like that was weird, but cool. We saw Santa. Like we actually saw him." So we went and like, you know, at that point we of course we believe in Santa, right? We're like 5. But then like you find out what you find out, and I talked to him. I'm like, "Hey man, what did we see on the moon that day?" And he's like, "I don't know, man. We don't know what it was, but we perfectly made out the perfect silhouette."
See, that's the thing.
God.
Okay, because you know how.
Okay, but you can claim that your imagination can produce
Yeah,
it.
but you guys weren't
but we
like-
both saw it.
Yeah, like you both saw the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here, this is my theory.
Go.
And this is kind of like okay, like esta pasada de verga type theory.
Talk
You
to
know
me.
what I mean?
Talk to me.
But okay, you know how you believe in manifestation, right?
Yeah,
You guys
sure.
believe in manifestation? Okay. Yeah. You know how like okay, like for example, like the Slender Man. It was I believe it was a creepypasta. You know, it was a made up story. And then it got fucking popular, super popular. People started making stories about it and shit.
And now there's footage.
Yeah, and now people it's so popular and so talked to like about it a lot that like people
like a spawn?
like manifest it in a way.
Like
you know
it
what I mean? Like
spawned?
it becomes like quote unquote real. And I'm not
Oh.
saying you guys like manifested Santa Claus, but I'm saying like because I don't know if you guys have heard of Krampus or I think that's the name. It's like the opposite of Santa. Like it takes like the bad kids or whatever the fuck. It's like a reindeer, demonic looking fucking figure
from the movies, right?
Yeah,
There's a Krampus
basically.
movie?
So
Bet.
so I mean, my only explanation for that would probably be like, okay, maybe like since that Krampus creature thing is very well known, it probably got manifested or some shit. Maybe you guys saw it. You know what I mean? Or it was probably just a really long plane.
I don't know what. No, but it passed like perfectly on the moon, and I kid you not, like if this is the moon, like it went like the perfect arch,
like some ET type shit.
Yeah, like the actual arch
weird,
through the moon. Like it didn't just go like. It was like. Gling,
like it went like.
Gling, gling, you know what I mean?
I don't know. That's weird, bro. I don't know.
Okay, that's the first thing, and then I don't know if this was before or after, but I was around the same age, and it was around the time where my brother. Started sleeping in his own room, and I was fucking scared shitless because like I was like super scared of the dark. So what I would do is I would just leave the door open, and my mom would like turn on the light from the kitchen or the laundry, and there was some sunlight coming in.
I cannot sleep with my door open.
No, yeah, I can't. But when I was little,
any door.
Yeah, but when I was little, that was comforting for some reason. Okay. And anyways, but now I can't.
Like just seeing like some source of light is like okay. Like,
yeah, it's kind of like well, I'm gonna see a silhouette. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, when I was little, I did that, and I couldn't sleep. I think it was probably like 2 a.m. at this point, and I kid you not, I saw this black silhouette just coming it came into the door, and he said in Spanish, "Say the computer," like "Di la computadora." He just said that. And he grabbed the door and he just closed it. Like he slammed it and it was so fucking loud.
What the fuck?
Dude, and that 1 second, I don't know why, I actually stood up like out of the bed. I was like, nope. I ran. I opened the door and I ran to my parents' room. I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then I just like went into their bed. I was like, Mom, Dad, like this just happened. And then like my mom was like, oh, like you were just sleeping. It was your dad. And I was like, how can it be my dad if he's here sleeping?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Your mom
just said that. Yeah.
Your mom probably is like, oh, he actually probably saw some shit, but she just tried to comfort you in a way.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
But dude,
what I was gonna say right now is like, oh, you're probably experiencing sleep paralysis, but with sleep paralysis, you can't move.
No, dude, I was awake.
Yeah, like
no, I was like dead awake.
That was sleep paralysis.
I couldn't sleep, so I was just awake, and then like all of a sudden, like this silhouette just walks in, say the computer, grabs the door and slams it shut.
The computer.
It was super loud, like the actual.
Did you have a computer?
No, he said say the computer. Di la computadora.
Say
like
the computer.
Me say to this day I don't know what the fuck that means. Di la computadora. But it sounded like Di la computadora, and he just.
And you heard it super clearly and shit.
And I just got up, I opened the door and I ran to my parents' room.
Karina asked, how would you describe the silhouette?
It was just like a black man. Like it's completely black. You cannot make anything.
Like a shadow, basically.
Like, yeah, it was like a shadow.
How tall was it?
It was as tall as a door frame, maybe even taller because he went a little like that.
7-8 feet, maybe.
Maybe like 7 feet. Yeah.
Oh no.
And
chills.
Yeah, and so you couldn't make any actual like form out of him. Like I couldn't tell where his neck began. I couldn't tell with.
Did it have eyes or some shit? Or
I
was
think
it just
it
like
did. I think it did, but I can't remember.
You can't remember the color and that bullshit? Mm-mm. Fuck that, bro.
Yeah, I just can't. It was just a black silhouette of like this very robust man.
But that's so random saying say the computer.
Yeah.
Or say computer. Or
what if he was saying something in his language and I just interpreted it as that?
Maybe it was another entity from another dimension or some bullshit.
That experience is marked on my brain forever.
Hey, or what if it was you trying to tell your little like you're from the future trying to tell yourself something like, hey, say the computer some bullshit
or like save it.
Something I don't know.
But yeah, and then another time, this didn't really happen to me personally, but it was in those orange apartments that I used to live in.
Okay, the ones right across from Chris.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my brother, he was, I think he was home alone. I'm not sure, but anyways, he used to stay like in a room like this, and he remembers like one night he was really really cold, and my mom just walked in, and he was just like kind of like very sleepy. So my mom was there like doing her shit, and then she got the cover, and then she covered him, and that's it. So she went back to her room and this and that, and then like the next morning he's like, hey dude, like thank you, like I was real cold, thank you for covering me up, and then she was like, I never went to your room.
Fuck that.
No manches.
Fuck that.
She's like, I never went in your room. Like, she's like, what are you talking about? And he was like, you covered me, and I could have sworn like I felt, like I kind of saw hair, like a woman. And she was like, I never went in your room. She was like, I fell asleep like a 10.
Had someone maybe like recently passed or something? Someone close to you? Or some shit?
No, my grandma was still alive and everything. But dude, like, and this was a time where like his computer would actually do something very weird. Like his computer at the time, like it would just freeze and it would do like this like noise. And he claims that sometimes it would just start doing that like 3.
Oh fuck
Yeah.
no. Fuck no, bro.
Like
why does it always have to be 3, bro?
I don't know,
Why,
but like it would just go like like at 3, and like he has to like unplug it, like shut it
that
down.
Shit's fucking crazy,
That's fucking
bro.
Scary.
So, see that you're too though that story and the last one you talked.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I've already told you guys this story, but you know, for anybody watching, something, and this happened to me, bro. And to this day, I know it was an entity or it was something, bro. It was something, bro, because back in the day, I think it was like high school, bro, like high school year. This was back when I used to live in Mission in my grandma's house.
Oh, dude, that shit's far.
Yeah, it is pretty fucking far. So so basically how the story goes, it was my grandma's house, and the people that were living in that house, it was me, it was my grandma, my mom, and my uncle.
Yeah.
My uncle was working at the oil rigs at the time, so he was 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, always. It was like a constant, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 2 weeks off. Okay, so whenever that thing happened to me, he wasn't working. Like he was working, so he was off. Like he was off. He was working over there. Like he wasn't home basically.
Yeah, he wasn't home.
And so we had the bedrooms upstairs. It was a 3-bedroom house. So you go up the stairs, right to their fucking right. There's one room. That's where my mom slept, in that room. And the left, that was my uncle's room. And then you turn around and go straight, and it's like, bro, like the room was probably like, I kid you not, like 3 times bigger than this room. That was my fucking grandma's room. Like it was huge. And my mom was working. She was like a nurse or some shit, and she would work overnight. So my mom was working that night. My uncle wasn't there, so it was just me and my grandma. And I think it was maybe spring break. Or it was over like the weekend. It was some shit, but I didn't have school the next day.
Yeah.
So you know how I was back in the day. You know, I would be on my PS3 late at night or whatever the fuck. My iPad back when we had the iPads and stuff.
I remember, bro. We had iPads.
Yeah, dude. But the thing is, where I would sleep, my quote unquote room, it was like a living room. It wasn't really like an actual. You remember that shit?
And you had like some sort of like.
You went there. You remember that, right?
I love that.
Yeah. So you would go, and it's like basically a living room, and I had like a little like foldable wall type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it wasn't long enough to like cover like from wall to wall.
Yeah.
So I had my bed positioned in a corner, and I had a window right on. Oh shit, my bad. I had a window right on top of me. You know, the window was okay. It was whatever. But what happened that night, bro? I was on my iPad or whatever, and I wasn't sleepy, bro. Like I wasn't tired. Like I was chilling, bro. I was fully awake, fully fucking awareness because I had drank a Monster. I remember that fucking night. And I was like, okay, like whatever. Like let me try to go to bed or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I put my iPad next to me, and so it was my bed, and like let's say that my phone's the bed, right? And it's this wall and this wall, right? So it was in a corner. So I turned this way, like my face towards the wall.
Towards the wall.
And you know how you always get like that feeling or that presence whenever, like, let's say you're doing some shit and you feel like something right here, like someone's next to you, turn around, it's like a person or some shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Kind of
like that.
You feel like a weird warmth or like
you just feel like
a magnetic.
Like you turn around, it's
pull.
so like yeah. Like just like that little feeling you get, like shit, who the fuck's behind me? And it's like someone, right?
Yeah.
So what had happened that night? You guys, if there's anybody listening to my story, you guys might not hear it. But I'll still say it.
Say it.
Nah, I covered myself, bro, and I closed my eyes. Dude, not I kid you not, bro. Not even a minute or two later, I feel like something right. You know how sometimes even if the room is pitch quiet, like there's still like sounds from outside and shit, like very small sounds, but you can still hear them.
Yeah.
And you know how like okay, if you put like your hand super close to you, or like you put your ear like super close to a wall, like an inch off, like you could tell like okay, there's something right there.
Yeah.
Like bro, I got that fucking feeling, bro. I was like that. I was still awake, bro, but I was trying to fucking go to sleep.
You've told me this story before.
Yes, bro. And I feel like boom, like something right here, bro. And like kind of like a noise bouncing off, right? And I was like, what the fuck, right? And mind you, my grandma, she would sleep, but she would leave the door open, like just in case, like she needs help or she needed my help or whatever the fuck, right? Yeah. So I felt that shit. Like I almost even felt like some heat coming off of whatever the fuck it was. And then I kind of like tend to ignore it. I was like, it's like whatever, right? And then I feel like it just got closer and closer and closer. And like 5 seconds later, I hear like on my fucking ear, bro. Like I swear to God, like a fucking centimeter off of my ear. I just hear whatever it was. It just say, Frank.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Bro, on my mama, dog. Like let's say the mic is my ear, and all I hear is Frank.
Nah.
And then as soon as I heard it whispered Frank, like my fucking name. As soon as I heard that shit, like I didn't turn around quick as fuck. I literally just went like I just opened my eyes, and I didn't want to turn around, and I was like, oh fuck, well it's probably my mom, and I was like, but nobody in my family knows me by the name Frank.
Yeah,
no, my grandma doesn't call me Frank.
They don't.
My mom, my uncle, nobody. And I'm like, well, it's not my mom, right? Because like maybe my mom, right? But it's like my mom's fucking working overnight. My uncle's not home. The only ones that are home are me and my fucking grandma.
But who the fuck wakes someone up like that?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. And then I was like, but my fucking grandma doesn't know me by Frank. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
And that's when I got chills. I'm like, what the fuck, right? And then, bro, like I was so scared to turn around, but I was like, fuck it, I'm not a bitch. I'm not a bitch. And I just went, boom, like I just turned around super fast, and then obviously there was nothing, bro. But like, bro, like every single time I say this story and I'm fucking getting chills, like I just fucking remember the whisper, the way like it whispered in my fucking ear, bro. Like,
bro, fuck that way.
Like, oh my god, dog. Like that's probably, I don't want to say it's one of the craziest things that's happened to me, but like it's up there, bro. Like,
yeah,
fuck, man.
Bro, fuck that shit, man.
Me and Carolina getting chills.
Well, what about you, Emiliano? Do you have any stories like that? Like other?
No, that was my only paranormal experience.
Oh, I have a story. Okay, I haven't. I'm sorry.
Fuck,
I'm saying sorry to the table. I'm sorry. I never really experienced paranormal stuff in like this in a ranch that my family I think it was like we used to own it. So it was also here in Mission.
Damn.
And you might have been there. I can't. Maybe
ranch?
not. It's kind of like a ranch. Like you go in, it's a huge property, and you enter the property, and it's one house, and it has like a big property. You keep on going down the little road, and then it's another house in the middle, and it's like their big property, and at the very very end, that's where my great grandma used to live, and well, I mean she passed away a couple years ago. And then her property basically. So, and the whole line, it was my great grandma in the back, my uncles, and then my tia. So it was family, you know. So every time we would go by, we would know, okay, they're going there, whatever the fuck, right? But every single time, bro, my dad, my tias, like my great grandma, everybody, bro, everybody has seen something there, bro. Always. And bro, I kid you not, bro, like we can probably even go and bro, you would feel something, bro, like just staring off into the fucking not the woods, the fucking like what do you call it? Like just like the brush and shit. Yeah, it's like the property, the brush and shit. Yeah, the monte basically. Like, bro, like you just feel like something's fucking staring at you, bro. Like you just feel like something is staring at you. And every single time someone would like talk about fucking like ghost stories or like something they've encountered, it's always a little boy and a little girl. And I can't remember exactly how the story went, but I think like that there was a family. I think it was like an immigrant family that was, because I mean way back then there was nothing in that area. There was nothing, and they had died there or some shit, or something attacked them or some shit, and obviously they died. But the one story that I remember the most, I can't remember which aunt told me this story, but I'm never gonna forget, bro. Because almost every year, bro, or every month, we would have really, really huge hangouts, and it was always at night, like in the afternoon/night, big ass barbecue, having a good time, and Wild was obviously smaller at the time with my cousins and stuff, we were running around or whatever. So I'm never gonna forget, we were at my great grandma's house, so we were at the end, and some people were like, the people that lived in the other two houses were like, oh shit, I forgot this, so they would like walk by themselves at the fucking pitch black, like en la boca del lobo, básicamente, bro. Like to back to their house to grab something that they forgot or that they needed, and then come back to the house.
And there was no lighting?
There was no lighting, bro. It was pitch fucking black, bro. The only lighting that was like the super small light in the porch, basically. But that shit doesn't reach all the way. They're big properties.
Yeah.
And they were going to forget, bro. It was me and like 2-3 of my cousins playing. I can't remember if it was like either outside or inside or whatever the fuck. I think we were inside, and we hear screaming, like constantly, screaming. And then it was my tia running. Like she had gone to another house to get, I don't know what the fuck. and we just hear the super loud scream like out in the fucking distance. So we all kind of like go out like, what the fuck? And she comes running, bro. And then when she got there, she was white, like pale white, bro. Like I don't know, like fucking white, bro. And we were little, like we were small back then, so all we could do was just like stare, like what the fuck happened, right? But I'm never gonna forget, bro. Like I overheard, she was walking. I think it was to the first house, and well, my tia, you know, she had like her like sobrinos or whatever the fuck, like she had her kids, right? So, you know, they had toys, they had little tricycles and shit. You know, they were babies, basically, like toddlers. So, and, you know, most of the stuff was outside, and some of the stuff was, like, in the garage. But they would always have the garage open, so it was, like, half and half, basically. And she said that she was walking halfway, and that in the distance, she sees a tricycle. But she says that the tricycle is moving from the garage, very slowly moving. Mind you, it's inside a garage. There's no fucking wind. There's nothing, bro. It's like, what the fuck is moving it?
So the garage door was open?
Yeah. Because the garage door is always open. Like, okay. But the tricycle wasn't moving like, no, like it was like constant like that. Like it was moving, okay, but like something was fucking moving it.
Yeah.
She said she saw that shit, and when she saw that shit, obviously she stopped, and she was kind of like, okay, nah, fuck that, right? Yeah. So she was like turning around or whatever. And then she said that she turned back around again to like see it, because obviously curiosity kills the cat. And it was already like in the monte. It was kind of like following her in a way. And I remember her saying that shit. And to a point where she was like, okay, like what the fuck? So she started walking faster. You know, she was coming back to the house that everybody was at. And then she turns around and she just, I don't know if it was a little boy or the little girl. I think it was a little girl sitting down in the tricycle just looking at her. Like she wasn't going or anything. She was just like looking at her.
Fuck that.
And wait, like I'm getting chills. But like the little white girl was just like staring at her like just like, I don't know,
fuck
bro.
That.
So obviously she saw that shit, like she fucking shit herself. And that's when she screamed and fucking ran to the house. God. She looked back, the little girl was gone.
Bro.
And my uncle, because I had two uncles that lived with my great grandma.
Question: was the tricycle still at the Monte?
I think so. I think it was still at the Monte.
Oh, did it spawn back in the garage?
No, I think it was still in the Monte. Like it came out of the garage, it was in the Monte, and she saw a little girl, and then I guess the little girl just disappeared. But like, nah, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. There's some shit there, bro. Like every time, like obviously don't want to encounter nothing, right?
Yeah. But
like every time you just have a fucking weird vibe, bro. Like you're being fucking watched. I swear to fucking God, bro.
Yeah, we've had a couple experiences at my brother's father-in-law's ranch. It's weird because like every time that we're there with there's one specific guy, dude. Oh my God, if I can have him on the podcast, bro, it'll be a really fun podcast because like he has some paranormal experiences, dude. Like
crazy ass shit.
Yeah, he says that there's this lady that follows him around. He's actually seen her like for example like in the corner of his room. But like he's like used to her now. But like he like wakes up like at 3 or whatever, and she's just standing,
like just staring at him basically.
Yeah, and like he's already learned to like ignore her. And he's had a couple of experiences where like he pulls up to like his driveway and she's standing in front of the garage.
And has he ever like tried like, oh, like no. What do you need? What do you want?
No. And like sometimes he's like driving his car and like they call him. He's like, hey, I just saw you like let's just say like on 10th Street. Mm-hmm. Like who's that girl that you're with? And he's like, dude, I'm alone. I'm not driving with anyone.
Dude, I can already imagine he's like driving at midnight. He looks through his rearview mirror and he just sees a chicken.
Oh my God, fuck
that.
No, dude. But if I can have him on the podcast, dude, oh my God, he's had some really paranormal. Yeah, like, yeah, but it'll be like a Spanish podcast. But dude,
fuck it, I'll translate.
Yeah, dude. But oh my God, like his stories are anyway. So we were like at the ranch and it was already like 12 or 1 and. Just some shit just started moving in the distance, and my dad and brother like they claim to have seen like some sort of like silhouette, but instead of a head, he had like a square, almost like a TV.
Oh, what the fuck?
And yeah, so like, and I was just there like, oh fuck.
Weird,
yeah.
Have I ever told you like all the bullshit that goes on in my or what used to go on in my grandma's old house in Reynosa?
No,
bro, that house was haunted as fuck, bro.
Yeah?
Like, like I don't like. First of all, okay. I don't remember clearly. And well, obviously you guys haven't been there, but in the house, you know, it's a big ass fucking 2-story house. It had like fucking like 3-4 living rooms in the fucking first floor. But like you would go inside and my grandma had her business and you go through the little business, right? And then you go through the door to go inside the house, and then to the left, there was the stairs, but like there was like a kind of like a small room, but it was a restroom. And so it was obviously the toilet and all that bullshit, and then the sink. And behind the sink, there was like a little like square area, basically. Like if there was like there used to be a shower head before, like you could take a shower like behind it, but it was like constructed as a sink. And against that wall to the left, they already cemented that shit down, but like against that wall to the left, there was always a little room, a little cuartito, let's say. And I always fucking wondered what the fuck that room was, bro. I always fucking wondered. And
you never went in?
Fuck no. Like like it was that type of room where it's like, don't open it because some bad shit's gonna happen type shit. And
it's that room.
And I would always ask, like I would ask my grandma, my grandpa back when he used to be alive, my mom, my dad. Like, I would ask everybody, and they would always give me different stories, different like, oh, well, it's just a storage room. It's always this, it's always that. And I can't remember who fucking told me. It might be my fucking dad. I really can't remember who the fuck it was.
Your fucking dad.
Maybe my dad. I don't know.
Your dad.
But
just your dad.
I think you guys need to get some bigger lights. Someone commented that shit.
Oh, why?
I don't know. They're probably just making fun of the big ass lights.
Oh, it's because like, well, they're not supposed to be in frame. But honestly, I don't even care because like I don't have the ceiling or to like mount them.
Yeah. Well, you guys can't see it, but we have two cameras like there and there, and. Yeah. The way they're set up, you can't see the big ass lights, but I'm streaming it through my phone, so that's why you guys can see all this bullshit.
Oh,
so keep in mind.
I forget that you're streaming from the.
Yeah, I'm streaming from my phone, so obviously, I mean, it'd be badass if they could see us through the cameras, but obviously they can't. But yeah, we should get some bigger lights. But anyway, what I was going with my fucking story, bro, it was so crazy, man. I'm pretty sure it was my dad. Shout out to my dad. He's told me some crazy ass story. You know how talkative he is, but he has really interesting conversations.
La sopa.
So he ended up saying that, I don't know if it was like the maids or the people that used to live in that house. Okay. They were into like rituals, witchcraft, all that bullshit. Yeah. And I don't know if they said that they've murdered people or done like rituals with like animals and shit. Like they've obviously sacrificed animals and all that mamada. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
in that house.
Yeah, in that house, inside that little room that's behind the fucking sink in the bathroom.
Oh, how big is that room?
It was a pretty small room, bro. But the basement that goes into it, it's like a room. You know what I mean? Because my grandma told me it's a room, and they told me, oh, it's just a storage. It's small storage. It's like, well, what the fuck? Which one is it? You know what I mean? So, mind you, bro, if I remember correctly, it had like 2-3 fucking locks, like thick ass locks, like on the doors. So I don't know if like someone had died in there or what the fuck, because like that's where like they did the rituals. Period. Like that's what I was told. Cause obviously, the older I got, the more shit I find out about a bunch of these things. Sorry. No, I have not heard of the Shadow Man, but we'll get into that right now.
Fuck no.
But okay, now I'm gonna tell you guys a story that my dad told me. I'm pretty sure he's already fucking told you, or I've told you about my dad's story. Maybe. I might have told you, but for you guys watching, so like I said, that house was haunted as fuck. There was always paranormal shit. Like there was this one night where it was, I don't think I was there, but it was my dad, my mom, my grandpa, and my grandma, right? And they were up. All the rooms were upstairs, so they were all sleeping upstairs. And in the middle of the night, my grandma had a huge fucking cabinet with like glass plates, cups, all this stuff, like forks, all that bullshit. Okay. Middle of the night, boom! Like big guy, like the biggest fucking, like the cabinet was like the size from here to the roofway, and it was big. It was fucking huge. And my dad said that like it sounded like the whole thing, boom! Like the biggest fucking thud. They felt the thud, the noise, everything. And so my grandpa, I think he said that my grandpa had gotten a gun out, and he like they were going downstairs to go check it out. Like, oh shit, like we're being robbed or someone's in the fucking house. That was their first thought, which is good. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Their fight or flight, instincts. So they went down to go check it out, bro. Not a single fucking plate was broken. Nothing was moved. Nothing fell down. Nothing, bro. Nothing. I'm telling you guys a little stories. I'm building it up to the fucking main fucking story that my dad told me.
Sheesh.
6 head fucking big ass lights. We get it, guys. They're big lights, okay? I promise I'll have a better angle next time, okay? Damn.
I told you.
The Muffin Man? Hey, I need some muffins right now, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna diet though. But anyway, okay, so, and another thing.
Wait, really?
What?
You're on a diet?
Yeah, I'm on a diet.
That's cool, man.
Not like on a specific diet, but I've been cutting out on like sugars and like fats and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to go hard at the gym, bro. I'm trying to get in shape again.
Fucking do it.
How many years did your grandparents? My grandparents lived almost their whole life in that house. Honestly, like, excuse me. Woo. Honestly, I think like around 2010, 2012, when the violence, hit its peak over there in Mexico, that's when they decided to come move over here to the United States.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking bad.
It still fucking is. It just gets worse by the second. But anyway, so speaking about that. So you remember how I told you how my uncle works in the rigs or the oil field, and he was 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, through the time span that they were moving the house, it's a big ass house. So they had a lot of shit. And my uncle, he's the only one with the truck. And obviously my grandma and my grandpa, they can't really lift heavy shit. So it was basically my uncle and like another friend or whatever the fuck that was helping him out. So my uncle said, and it was like towards the end, whenever they were fully moved in here to the United States. In the like the second or third living room, there was a big ass it was like a big wall, and then my grandma had like a table, and she had like the Virgen Maria, she had all the religious stuff that she had. My grandma would pray, candles and shit, and she had a huge mirror, bro, like big ass fucking mirror.
Like those.
And keep that in mind, keep that mirror and all that stuff in mind, because that's leading up to the story. And hey from Brazil, holy shit, welcome to the stream. Hey from Texas, what the fuck, that's insane. From Brazil, that's awesome, that's fucking awesome,
that's crazy, man. And
I don't know when, like, it was such a short story that my uncle said, he said, oh, I was this and then this happened, and I just got fucking chills all over my fucking skin, bro. So basically, long story short, what he said was that he was moving some shit, right? He had carrying some shit, and he was walking down that little hall leading into the second/third living room. And obviously that big ass mirror was still there, and I keep spitting. And he said that as he was walking, he looked himself in the mirror, and as he looked in the mirror, his reflection did this.
What?
His reflection, this is a mirror, right?
Okay.
Whenever he's walking, his reflection is supposed to do the same shit.
Yeah.
The reflection was coming the opposite way.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Nah.
And mind you, and I could probably even show proof, because well, not anymore, but whenever they completely moved out, they rented that big ass house, and some light company moved in, and then they like rebuilt it to make it office. But they installed security cameras inside that house, and I'm gonna ask my uncle, see if he can send me the footage. Bro, they have shit that goes on in the fucking offices. You see chairs moving. You see sweatshirts.
Shut up, bro.
Bro, on my mama, bro. He showed me the fucking videos, and it's that house, bro. It's that fucking house. Like, you see the secretaries or whatever the fuck, and you see a fucking chair just go
shut fucking the fuck across up, the fucking.
I swear to God, bro. So there is some shit there, or there is other things there. I swear to fucking God, bro. It is fucking insane. Mirrors in front of my beds are no. Yeah. Do not put your fucking mirror in front of a bed if that's your case. Do not do that shit.
Okay, well,
and I will try to get that footage, Caro. I'll try my best.
Let's stop talking about mirrors in front of my bed, because there's 4 big ass mirrors in front of mine.
You should probably cover them. Mirrors do that. Someone said mirrors do that to me when I'm drunk. Hey, well, you know what? I don't blame you, my friend. That happens to me too. But anyway, the main fucking story, bro, that my dad told me. So you go past the little store, the little tiendita that they had, right? Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, they made a lot of money with that shit.
Respect.
For real. So you go through the little store, you go through the main door to go inside the house.
Yeah.
And then right away, as soon as you open the door, it's like the main living room, like with the TV, the big ass couches, whatever the fuck, and the table, right?
Yeah.
And there was like the little area, right? And there was another big ass wall, and it kind of had like a gap opening, and then and then the other side was a kitchen.
Yeah.
And then there was like another opening this way, and then it was the other living room, and then you go down the hallway, which is the wall, and that's where the big ass mirror is at with the table and all the like religious stuff, and then it's the other fucking living room basically. So every time my dad, for some reason, I don't know why, but it was every now and then my dad would like, whenever we would stay over there in Mexico with my grandma, it was usually the weekends whenever we were not in school, obviously. Me and my mom and my sister, all of us would go upstairs, and that's where the bedrooms were. And sometimes my dad, he would stay up late, watching TV, enjoying, a beer, whatever the fuck he was doing. And sometimes my dad would knock out, like downstairs in the couch, right? He would do it very, very often. And I think I already told you the story, but
I don't think so.
He said that he was watching TV and he ended up falling asleep. And then he said that what he remembers is he remembers waking up. Like he wakes up, he's like, oh shit, like what the fuck, right? And then so like in the opening to go to the other living room, he sees the kind of like a flashing light, like a candle. You know how candle kind of like goes like, like the little light.
It breathes like that.
And my dad was like, so my dad's first thought was like, oh, like they left the candle on, like let me go turn it off because it could be dangerous, you know, like something can happen, you know, it can get on fire, whatever the fuck. So what my dad did, you know, he said that he got up and he started walking, and so he has to turn into a wall. And then once you turn to that wall, you see the whole living room, the table, the mirror, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
He turns to that wall, like he's going, and he stops. And right where that table is at, where all the religious stuff is at, the Virgen Maria, the big ass mirror and everything, he says that he saw a lady in white, like completely white. I think he said that, I don't know if it was a wedding dress or if it was just like a really long white dress. He said that she was kneeling down. She had her hands like that, and I think he said that she had like a rosary or some shit.
No.
And like she was like praying, basically, like she was praying in that table.
No fucking way.
And my dad, he was like, he said that he was like, what the fuck? And then boom, he wakes up
again.
Like he woke up, like he was dreaming basically. Yeah. So when he woke up, he sees a candle lit, like like he's already woken up.
He's like, fuck that.
No, like he's already woken up, like officially woken up. So he sees a fucking little flashing light of the candle, and he's like, what the fuck? So he goes and he says he checks, and he didn't see anything after that. There was nothing there, but the candle was lit. So he said, okay, and then he told me, he was like, oh, I didn't really think anything of it. You know, I thought the dream was weird or whatever. So, you know, I turned off the candle. I went back to sleep in the couch, whatever. So he said that the next day, he went up to my grandma and my mom and everybody, and he told us, like, because he thought it was them. And he said, hey, next time, like, you guys pray or turn on the candles, make sure you guys turn them off, because there was a candle lit last night, and like there in the table, and I had to turn it off. And my grandma was like, I didn't pray last night. And both my mom was with me and my sister in the room, and my uncle wasn't there at the time. He was working. Yeah. And my uncle he doesn't really like kneel down and pray in the table. The only one that really does that is my grandma. But my grandma doesn't do that. Like she was like, I didn't turn no candles on. She's like, when I went upstairs, I prayed in my room. And then that's when my dad was like, and then they asked him like, oh, why? Like, you saw the candle lit? My dad was like, yeah, like I just saw a candle lit, but I turned it off. Right? Like kind of like playing it cool. Yeah. And then he just said like that. He like kind of had like the flashback of the dream, like, damn, like then what the fuck did that mean? You know what I mean? Like who was that lady? Like what was the dream supposed to mean, man? Or what? Like who was that? You know what I mean? Like that. It's fucking crazy, bro. Like I'm telling you, there is shit in that house, and I'm going to ask my fucking uncle for those footages, bro.
Dude,
like,
but like the fact that he woke up twice, you know?
Yeah, that's why it's kind of like an Inception type shit, bro.
But wait a minute, he was dreaming anyway, so there's no reason why he would have said, hey, next time you go down to pray.
No, because he woke up again, and
the candle was actually on whenever he actually woke up.
So it was on in the dream.
And nobody turned on the candle.
Yeah.
Nobody left it on?
Nothing. That's why he asked my mom and my grandma, like, hey, next time you guys turn on the candle, make sure you turn it off. And they're like, we didn't turn off the candle. Like, no one prayed last night in that table. That's why. Yeah. And that's why he flashed back, like, then who the fuck turned the candle on? Like, what the fuck with that? Like, what was that dream about? Who was the lady? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
did she like look at him?
I don't think so. I don't think he told me that. No, he just saw her like just doing that, praying. That's basically it.
That's scary. That's scary. Wait.
Karina says that the biggest thing about paranormals is that you're not supposed to have mirrors facing each other, because when they face each other, it means that it's opening a portal and it's letting spirits pass through them. And yes, I have heard of that, and you are correct. Well, I'm not saying you're completely correct, right? But
I've heard of that too.
I honestly believe that.
My house is full of mirrors facing each other.
Of fucking mirrors,
and
bro.
Nothing's happened.
Well, maybe because you're too ugly. I don't know.
Dude, but like I don't even think about it anymore. But like when I first moved into this house, and I saw like I have like it's not a walk-in closet. It's just like you slide the doors open, and it's a pretty like big closet, like from here to the end of that wall. Mm-hmm. And it's like 4 doors that you can slide, and all 4 doors have mirrors. So it's
the one over there, right? Yeah, I saw that shit. Fuck, you should probably cover them, to be honest.
Yeah, it's fine.
I know. Fucking hand sticking out and shit. Nah,
I mean, I've already been here over a year, so.
You're chilling. Damn, over a year and this is my first time in your house. Damn, that's crazy.
I know, man.
What the fuck? You don't even like me anymore.
Bro, I'm always like, come over. Or that one time, dude.
That's right.
Steven and I set like this whole thing up.
Hey, chill out.
And
hey, that's Brian's
come,
fault. That's Brian's fault.
Nah, bro.
Brian said he was gonna give me some bitches and he didn't give me shit.
Bro, like literally, Steven and I spent like an hour and a half setting up the whole podcast setup. And like they were supposed to come and they were like, nah, we can't make it anymore. I was like, fuck off.
I didn't have gas.
Whatever.
But yeah, bro, like.
And they were like, nah, it's a private business. It's like, it's family stuff.
Okay, it won't happen. His family stuff, we were trying to get some bitches. We didn't get shit. Anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean,
that's what you get, bro.
As far as I remember from paranormal activities, that's as far as I can think, that's basically about it, to be honest.
Fuck.
And I mean, my dad also talked to me about a UFO sighting that he had, and he said it was fuck. Oh shit! I have another scary story, and this one. Hey, Rocio! Holy shit!
Oh girl, shit! Rocio's here.
Girl, what are you doing up at this time? Go to bed. What are you doing, girl? But yeah, I miss you too. I miss you too. She's saying hi, Max.
Hey, Rocio.
By the way, you don't know this guy, but he's Emiliano. No one likes him. He's ugly. Anyway, nah, I'm kidding. He's beautiful. So I don't know if you guys want to hear the story.
No. Goes quiet.
He was actually with my uncle that lived with my grandma or lives. I think it was just him and my dad, and I don't know if it was like in San Antonio. I don't know where the fuck they were going. It was a road trip that they were at, and he said that I think it was my uncle that was driving, and it was late at night, so there was really not a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
So wherever the fuck they were at, they were going through some tunnels, right? It was like one was a pretty long ass tunnel, a super short tunnel, whatever the fuck. You know, sometimes tunnels have like those little yellow lights or whatever. You know, looks weird, kind of like aesthetic type looking shit, right?
Yeah.
So, well, my dad had mentioned, if I remember correctly, that him and my uncle, they were driving through a really long tunnel, and in the distance, like the fucking long ass distance, like they see like a person, right?
Fuck.
But they were like, what the fuck? And my uncle kept driving, but he didn't want to slow down. Like, I guess, I don't know, he was paniqueado or whatever the fuck it was. And so basically, long story short, like, let's say this is a fucking car. This is a person. They're fucking driving. And as soon as they're about to touch the person, the fucking person goes through the car and out.
Wait, so he was going to run him over?
Basically. I don't know if he was panicked or what the fuck.
Yo.
But he said that, like, whenever he saw the person, that he saw a person, like, inside the car, but, like, super fast because my uncle was driving. It could have been like that, or I think it was just like, oh shit, who's that? And then like it passed by the person.
Bro.
Like, I don't know if he saw him at the distance, but I'm pretty like I really doubt my uncle tried fucking killing a person.
That straight up happened to my dad.
Said no.
No, not like that, but okay, you know those old like ropes that priests used to wear, like the brown ones. They had like a weird like hood.
Robes or ropes?
Robes.
Oh yes,
like they have like
kind of like a Jedi looking shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So my dad was driving at night. I don't know in what cerro. Mm-hmm. This was not very recent, maybe like 10 years ago, and he was just driving, and like one of the curbs, he just brakes because like he just sees like one of those just like curled up in the middle of the street, kind of like praying or whatever, and he's just like oh, like he's in shock. Cause like that's just fucking scary, like, dude.
Your dad or the guy?
No, my dad. My dad's in shock. He's like, dude, what the fuck?
In the middle of the fucking night, dude. No,
yeah, in El Cerro way.
In the middle of butt fuck nowhere, basically.
In El Cerro just means like basically like a small mountain.
Yeah, like a small mountain.
You're driving it. Yeah, and it's
a really high cliff.
Yeah, basically. And like you're like there's no one around, and like you just kind of like see that, and he just basically just got up. He didn't even look at him. He just went into the woods.
The guy.
Yeah.
You're fucking lying.
And my dad was just. He just sped through, bro.
Honestly, like, I wouldn't doubt. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was a person, right?
Maybe,
if your dad said that he had the shape of a person, but
we don't know, bro.
Like a bunch of like people in cults do a bunch of fucking shady shit out there in the outskirts, in the middle of butt fuck nowhere, bro. If it's like just like a cult of, I don't know, like a satanic cult or just some other types of cults, like, bro, like it's fucking crazy what people do out there, man. Like,
yeah, bro.
Like it's just fucking like I said that they do like animal sacrifices, sometimes even human sacrifices and shit. Like, bro, it's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. Fuck that, man.
I can't remember. I don't think I've experienced some shit like that. Like seeing someone in the middle of the road, it's like, oh la verga, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just scary way.
Man,
that's scary.
Know. I really wouldn't know how
to react,
bro. Honestly, I mean, shit, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, honestly, like me personally, I would not want to fucking experience something like that.
Me neither.
But I mean,
Me
if
neither.
God gives me the life, I still have a lot of years ahead of me. So
There's Military Road here on in the south.
yeah,
My friend's uncle, he said that he was driving there like late at night, like after 12, like after hours.
yeah.
And he was just driving, chilling, and all of a sudden he sees like these black little like creatures like come in the windshield, like in front, like
Black little creatures
outside of the car. They jumped in like on the windshield, and almost like fairies, but like ugly. And they
Okay.
started like laughing at him, like
in the windshield.
yeah, like in the
What the
windshield,
fuck?
and then they started crawling on the sides. He was like, "What the fuck?" Anyway, so he actually crashed. I think.
Oh,
I think
what
he
the fuck?
swerved because he was so scared.
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
think
yeah.
he crashed. If I have him on the podcast, he can tell the story better.
Yeah.
And then after that, they just like disappeared. And like my friend's like, I'm never driving down Military Road ever again.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, because his uncle experienced that. Yeah,
That's
like here.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
dude. And that guy that I'm telling you, with the girl,
Uh-huh.
that guy tells you some stories from here in Mission Way.
Bro,
Yeah.
if you bring him into your crib, he might bring something.
He's been here.
Oh, fuck.
Oh wait, no,
Who's that?
no. He's never been in this house. Actually, he's been in the other one.
Okay, well, don't bring him in here.
Don't bring him
Don't
here.
bring him in here because he probably bring some shit, dog.
I'm gonna do the podcast in his house.
Oh yeah, please. Fuck that.
You barely even come, bro.
Yeah, I know. I don't come.
Emiliano's like,
You're too quiet, bro.
Hey,
I'm
what's up, bro?
listening.
Yeah, he's a good listener, bro.
Talk. You don't listen like this. You listen like.
Hey, so should we call it because it's already like 1?
Dude, it's so funny that you say that because Rocio was literally just put, why are y'all still even up?
Sorry.
It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 1:08.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m.
So I mean, we can call it. So thank you guys for being here doing this.
Six said Emiliano the GOAT.
What?
Louis.
Oh, Louis
what?
is here.
Yes.
Yo.
Dude, Louis, do you want to do a
The-
podcast as well?
The Overwatch GOAT. Right? It's
Yeah.
Overwatch, right? I hope I'm getting the fucking game right.
Wasn't he like the first or second best in the world?
I don't know. I know he's a badass at playing that game. I fucking suck. Bro, I got that game I think it was on PC. I joined the lobby. I got fucking clapped.
Right.
And I said, yeah, I'm good. And I just fucking uninstalled the game. I was like, yeah, I'm good, bro. I don't want to get fucking clapped.
I always wanted to play Overwatch, but I never get
It's
around to it.
fun, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's really, obviously it's really competitive.
I have a friend in Illinois who plays a lot, and like we were like super best friends.
Rocio said, I joined late. It's okay,
Yeah.
my friend. We'll more likely probably end up doing something like this again. I don't know when, obviously, because fucking Max lives all the way the fuck super far.
Really far.
But I mean, hopefully, for the next stream / podcast that we do something like this, hopefully, we can have obviously a better camera angle, maybe better sound quality, better mic, whatever. Because
I told
I'm
you,
pretty
man.
sure, yeah, because I'm pretty sure like it sounds kind of echoey, because it's just picking up from the microphone on my phone.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know if you guys want to mention anything else.
I think I'm actually getting fucking sleepy.
Yeah, I know you've been yawning like 50 million times.
and I gotta drop you off still. So
Oh fuck, that's true.
so maybe.
By the way,
I can drop them off.
if
Oh,
anybody
thanks.
want to help a homeboy out and donate like $10 because I don't have any money.
don't donate.
Nah, don't donate, but I'm actually.
I'm kidding.
Shit. I want
Anyways,
some Whataburger.
So just drop your
Nah, I'm playing, y'all. Don't send money.
drop your Instagram, your Twitch, whatever,
Well,
to all my 3 viewers.
basically for Twitch, obviously Instagram, Twitter. What else? Well, those are really the main fucking
it.
social medias.
Facebook.
Mr.
yeah.
Diamond Duck for me, obviously. That's all it basically is. Karina said, I'm gonna get some sleep. Bye guys, love y'all. Hey Karina, thank you so
Bye,
much for tuning
Karina.
into the stream. Thank you so fucking much. Everybody that tuned in. Rocio said he lives in El Rancho. He really fucking does. This motherfucker has a lake and horses and shit.
Bless you.
Thank you. I would say go follow him, but he has no social media. I don't know if you want to give your social media any type of shout out, your podcast, YouTube channel, anything.
Oh, for your live. Well, yeah, just at It's Max Trejo, basically everywhere. That's about it.
Yeah, basically. Hopefully Max doesn't take 50 fucking years on editing this podcast.
To edit this thing.
You guys were literally whoever is here right now. You guys were the first one to, experience this podcast with us, unedited. Basically, no edit versions. A la verga.
Yeah.
But if you guys do want to, watch it later on, Max is gonna upload it to his YouTube channel
Yeah.
He said it was what?
At It's Max Trejo.
At It's Max Trejo. So make sure you guys check him out.
But yeah,
Yo said if you want to buy horses.
We just got a new one right now, but
So that's a no.
I can ask my brother because he is looking into that, I think. But I mean, I don't take care of him at all, so it's like I wouldn't know what to tell you, but maybe.
Okay. Well, should we conclude the podcast?
All right. Thank you guys.
All right. Thank you guys so much, and
We'll see you
on the next one.
Farewell.
All right.
Farewell. Yes.
First podcast success.